Welcome guys. I'm going to show you today how we tie down our lids for transport. Lids are one of the trickier ones because there's just so many surface areas and they're not going to be perfectly flat against each other. And it's really difficult to load them and tie them down on the truck. So this is how we tie them down. We use these kinds of 2-inch belts. They're 10,000 pound DOT CHP approved belts, and just simple ratchets. Okay, nothing special about them. These are fairly cheap. We stack them one on top of the other, and we stack them the two surfaces, where the waxy surface, the ones that would go towards the hive, next to each other. That way they just don't slip around, and that way we don't get wax on top of our hives. That way, if we get wax on top of the hives, then they start to get dust on them, and they just look dirty. That way, we just stack them face bottoms together, all of them. And also, the top two, they create a layer that's a little bit thicker. That way, they resist the tying down of each other. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the belt all the way around. This is obviously easier to do with two people, but I can never find anybody to help me. So you got to learn to do it by yourself. So all I'm going to do is now I'm just going to put the belt in. Now on this, you want to put the ratchet together like this, and you want to put the belt straight down. And then if the slot is not facing upward, looking at you, you can give it a couple ratchets, and then that way it'll look right at you. And then you can put these together like this. And there you go. Now the tricky part with this whole setup is going to be to get the belt just right. Now what we can do now is walk back a little bit and then fold the belt on top of each other. So the belt is going to be about a foot long, maybe 16 inches. And then you just fold it right, one on top of the other. And take your time on this, because if it falls apart, then it becomes really problematic. And then you want to leave a little bit of a tail. That way it will have a place for it to grab. Like I said, take your time on this. This is the trickiest part. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put this belt right where it bends over right here. So we're going to put it right under here, and then we're going to put the belt on top of it. It's okay not to get it right the very first time, because we're going to fix it. So we're going to give it a little bit of slack. And now you see it's fighting me. All of this is not quite right. So I'm going to just go ahead and fix it as I'm tightening it down. And there we go. And now it's not going to go anywhere. So this belt the top belt is actually holding the bottom part, which is loose. And then this extra loop right here, it's not going to go anywhere. And that's it. Pretty easy. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.